Alright everybody, so this is just a quick little BeamNG Roadkill extra. This is for you to decide what vehicle we're taking in episode 52. So the whole goal of episode 52 is that we are going on a 2,000-mile road trip, drag racing the whole way. We are going to 3 different drag strips. We're going to be starting at the one on the west coast. We're going to be going all the way to Texas, the one right next to where the facility is for all the vehicle storage, and then we're going all the way to Florida near the Freedom Factory. We're going to be going to 3 different drag strips. We're going to be doing a week-long road trip, and the whole goal of the trip is I want to tow a trailer first of all. And second of all, I want to progressively get faster, and we have 3 options here. Basically, just so you know, the Instagram, it'll be linked in the description for this video. This is how you're going to be able to vote. My Instagram for the channel is where you can get all the behind the scenes updates for Roadkill episodes and notified whenever the episode is going live. I don't do many Roadkill extras anymore because of that reason, because I have the Instagram account now. And I did a post today, well, yesterday at this point, since it's 1 in the morning. I'm getting this ready so that I can throw this up when I wake up in the morning. But I threw up an Instagram post saying that the Super Bee is going to be running this. And we've come into an issue. The photo right here you can see is the Super Bee not attached to the trailer. I was doing testing for this today. And I know this is a video game, but the whole idea of this is to tow a trailer. That's the whole idea. And when I change the image here, that is it without the trailer on. That is it with the trailer on. It bottoms out the suspension. And the Cornet mod doesn't have heavy-duty shocks or anything like that to up the back. I can't put air shocks. I can't do anything. The only thing that I could do is stiffen up the race shocks and leaves, which ain't really an option because I'm going to have 2 different configurations for this then, and that's way too much of a pain in the ass to set up for this as it is. So, you have options. Yes, you have options. Now, of course, it is a video game, but I want you guys to vote. I'm going to give it about 2 days. Whatever gets the most votes is going to be the vehicle that we're going to do. And it might delay the recording of it a little bit, but this is the plan. So you're going to have 3 vehicles to vote from. And just so you know, I know this is a video game, but I'm just doing this for the whole challenge of it because I want it to be comfortable. So you're going to have... Oh no, what did I do? I don't know what I did. So you're going to have 3 options to vote between. You're going to have this... What the fuck? I screwed this up, didn't I? Cancel... Ah, it never removed any of the things. Hold on a moment. Let me just do this. I'm not going to be editing this. Just get them out of here. Add this, do this, open. Okay, alright, so you are going to have 3 options. 2 of the options you have not seen yet, and they aren't planned projects episodes. So option number 1 is the Super Bee on screen here. Of course, as you know, the Super Bee, it's a big block 440. It's got a stage 2 supercharger, stage 2 internals. It probably makes about 1,000 horsepower on a 150 shot. The fastest pass, it actually ran its fastest pass today at a 960, which it's the fastest the car has ever gone bang shifting it. So we can send it and take the Super Bee and make the trip a real big pain in the ass for me, but I don't want the Super Bee to be that kind of an option, but if people absolutely want to see the Super Bee do this, you can. The second option here is the Woody Wagon. It's basically a Grand Marshal Woody Wagon, and I've already done some modifications to this in testing if it works. And that is the Woody Grand Marshal wagon has rear air suspension. So basically, whenever I attach the trailer, which is going to have a simulated load of 1,000 pounds, I can jack up the rear so the suspension is not bottomed out, making the ride quality a bit better. And the plan with the Woody wagon here is I want to do an engine swap to it, and that is a 4-liter Barra. For people who don't know, a 4-liter Barra is an Australian Ford motor. It's an inline 6, very torquey setups. And there's a mod out now that allows me to put a Barra in the car. So the Woody wagon would get the Barra in a projects episode, and then we do the finishing touches for the main episode, and it head off on the road and drag race that the whole way. I feel like that will be the most interesting because the whole way there would be test and tune. The Super B, on the other hand, it's literally just me practicing shifting. But the Woody wagon, on the other hand, it would be testing and tuning it the whole way and possibly blowing it up at some point because I'm going to bring nitrous if you vote for that car. The other vehicle, waiting for the picture to come up here. Come on. Ah, yes, the red blue buck wagon that I am calling the Shaggin' Wagon. So this is another vehicle that can have the air ride suspension equipped to it. And the Shaggin' Wagon, I already have another absolute plan for it. But if we are going to take it drag racing, most likely the motor that's currently in it, I'm going to slap a supercharger on it, get a nitrous kit, and we're going to tow it to Texas on low boost, maybe throw a 50 shot at it, and keep it really plain. And then when we get to the final drag strip, we'll go full send, and I'll try to, try to race it pretty hard. Now, the Shaggin' Wagon, obviously, I have different plans for it that make it cooler, but I wouldn't mind taking it, and it's another vehicle that can have a tow hitch and can also go on the trip. And you might be asking, why did I choose 2 wagons? They're the most roomy vehicles on the planet. It's because these are just the vehicles that I have right now that I'm waiting to build, and I can build them now if I get it ready for episode 52. So basically, how you're going to vote is you can vote on this YouTube video. You can vote in the comments. You can either say Super B, Woody Wagon, or Shaggin' Wagon. You can't say all 3. You can't say 2 of them. It's only one. You can only pick between one of these 3 vehicles. But if you want an easier way to basically have me see your vote, go over to the Instagram, and there's going to be a post with the 3 vehicles. Comment on that post. The same thing, Super B, Woody Wagon, Shaggin' Wagon. Out of those 3, whatever gets the most votes by, what's today, Wednesday? Whatever gets the most votes by Thursday, I'm going to record the projects episode Friday, and then hopefully next week I can get out and do episode 52. So, go cast your votes. If I don't get any votes, I'm just going to end up deciding one on my own. But please, 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 please vote. This is in your hands. What do you want to see go on an epic 2,000-mile road trip? Vote in the comments, vote on the Instagram, link in the description. Also, follow the Instagram for behind-the-scenes looks at BeamNG.Drive. BeamNG.Drive Roadkill, BeamNG Roadkill, whatever the hell the name of this series is. It's 1 in the morning. But yes, go into the description and follow the Instagram. That's where you can get all the great updates. And please vote.